My name is Jason Salome, and this is Perfection, an athlete's perspective. Hello people, my name is Jason Salome. I'm currently a safety for the Great Britain Lions and the Dresden Monarchs. Now, for as long as I can remember, I've always been interested in perfection. If you look up the word perfect in a dictionary, it's described as having all the required or desirable elements, qualities or characteristics as good as it's possible to be in a particular field. I think all athletes chase perfection, and it's difficult to do. Obviously, we're not all perfect human beings, it's impossible, but what we can do is we can keep trying. I've played American football since I was 15 years old, and since then I've tried everything to get better: lifting weights, running, sprinting, yoga, everything to get better. I've played many sports before American football. I grew up playing football, cricket, rugby. I used to sprint, and all of these things definitely helped me get better as an athlete. But even now, age 25, I'm still looking for ways to get better. Sports today and training in general is something that definitely intrigues me nowadays. A lot of people will have Instagram accounts dedicated to having the key to success, or make YouTube videos dedicated to doing these few 3 things or 5 things that will help you get better in your sport. And that's why it's so difficult to improve, because realistically, what does actually get you better? How does it get you better? And what are the dosages? And what can we learn from each other as athletes? As an American football player, should I just look to American football players to get better? Or can I look to tennis players or golf players, cricketers, rugby players, and look at how they train and the ways that they train to get better? I chose to start this podcast because I think that might be something that I'm interested in. Recently, I've competed in the CFL Combine in the UK, the first of its kind. And one thing that I was so, happy to be around was just top caliber athletes in each sport. You speak to guys and you realise that they played other sports as well. But I then realised that I didn't actually know any other athletes that were professionals or elite athletes in other sports. And I didn't really know many different perspectives about training. I just knew what I knew because I've been in my sport for 10 years. And that's what I want to do. I want to speak to different athletes from different sports, see how they train, what they do, speak to them about their background, and understand how that might help me get better, and hopefully help you get better as well. I want to understand how people are similar and different in each field, and how that may help or hinder people. I want to be as close to being the perfect athlete as possible, as humanly possible. And I believe the only way to do that is to speak to people that don't necessarily do what I do. They might not always be in the gym. They might not always sprint. They might eat differently to how I do. They might even sleep differently to how I do. What can I learn from a canoe slalom athlete or a boxer in helping me become the best version of myself in this sport? And the best version of myself, full stop. This is going to be a great journey, and I really hope you guys enjoy what we have coming. And I hope you guys take from each episode 1, maybe 2 things about how you can be a better athlete and maybe even a better person. My name is Jason Salome, and I hope you guys enjoy the next couple episodes. Peace.